Another day, another drubbing, beat down put on Coach Prime's Colorado Buffs. This was a nasty, nasty loss. This was, I mean, just week in and week out, this team continues to go out there and just get embarrassed. Just go out there and get embarrassed week in and week out. And at this point, the only silver lining on this season is the fact that you have been shown, hey, you got a guy at the trigger spot at quarterback. Juju Lewis stepped up today and showed that he is ready to step up and get busy. You got one of those ones at quarterback, but outside of this, you got Coach Prime letting it be known there will be major, major changes when it comes to the roster and to the coaching staff, because I believe they need a new offensive coordinator. Pat Shermer's got to go. I think they need to get a new D coordinator. A lot of people have to get fired. New wide receivers, everything. There's about to be wholesale changes in Colorado, and Coach Prime just said it. Welcome to Keep the Vision. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the channel, hit that bell notification, hype the video. Let's not waste no time. Let's get right into it. Coach Prime knows that changes have to be made, and he is about to make the tough calls and get it done.
There's going to be some changes.
You hear it?
It's really roster management, coach management, understanding what we're going to do for it going forward. But I promise you, there's going to be some changes.
You hear that? It's roster management, coaching management. There are going to be changes going forward. And I think this is the best thing that could happen for this Colorado Buffs team because, listen, this is embarrassing. When you go out there and just get manhandled like this game in and game out, it's flat out embarrassing. There's no other way around it. This team has shown themselves to be soft. They get punched in the mouth. They have awful mistakes at awful times. And like I said, the silver lining is Juju Lewis, and we're going to get into what he did, but there's a little bit more of what Coach Prime had to say that I want to get into.
No, you don't have to be sorry, man. Yeah. Well, what I said, I think this week is that we've always had a defense guy. It's not Pat's fault. It's not to shoot.
Here he's talking about offensive coordinator Pat Shermer, who I believe needs to be fired.
Somebody that's too easy of a target. It's not Pat's fault. It's not whatsoever. I told you guys to take me. You know, it's not that. We collectively got to do a much better job, and let's start with me. We got to do a much better job. You think I'm happy right now? You think I'm elated? You think this is what I want for these young men, for this university, for Rick? You know, you think this is what it's about? It's not. It's not whatsoever. And we are so much better than what we're doing right now. If I could put my finger on one thing, you know, you got to want this thing, man. You got to have a locker room full of kids that really want this thing a lot more than they want certain things that they enjoy. And
I think at this point, Coach Prime is it's a mix of emotions. You already heard him say, you know, it's going to be major changes within the coaching staff and the roster. I think it's a number of emotions. I think there's frustration, there's some anger, some disappointment, and I believe there's a level of embarrassment for Coach Prime, Deion Sanders. Coach Prime is built on excellence, and I don't think the play that the Buffs are showing is nearly up to the standard that he has. And, you know, he's someone who built his reputation on greatness. And you've seen what Shador and Travis did at Colorado. And this just kind of shows like how great those guys were, the Jimmy Horns, the LeJontay Webster. Like, they kind of took this team in places that they shouldn't have really been. And I mean, I think Prime is just frustrated and embarrassed with how this team plays. I mean, they can't put it together. There's no complimentary football on any level. You're getting punts blocked for safeties. Then when you get a turnover, you can't capitalize on it. Then when you score on offense, you can't go get a stop once you kick the ball off. There's just no complimentary football, and I think it's just a level of frustration for Coach Prime even having to deal with this whole thing with this roster.
We did some team bond. We've done everything you think of to try to flip it, but unfortunately we hadn't. But I hadn't seen the fight going out of these young men whatsoever. We just make some stupid mistakes and we can't capitalize on turnovers. We do that, the game is a whole different tone in here right now.
And that goes back to the complimentary football conversation. You know, you get a turnover, you can't score off it, but you know, it's just no complimentary football. We got to get into Juju Lewis, but first, let's get into Deion Sanders Jr. Expressing what Juju Lewis, freshman quarterback that had a sensational performance in his first start, what he was doing in the locker room after the game.
Shit gotta mean something, bro. Shout out to Juju, because Juju was in this locker room. I just want y'all to know, y'all, the quarterback right now in the locker room was just crying his ass off. Crying, saying sorry, because we lost. He put himself on the line, bro. Put his heart on the line, it means something to him. And I said, bro, thank you. Thank you for caring, bro. Thank you. Thank you for caring. I love seeing that, dog. Shit should mean more to me, a fucking cameraman, than people that's on this field. So thank you, bro, for caring.
There you have it. There you have it. Juju Lewis, you know, and we all know this loss was not on Juju Lewis at all. I mean, you look at his numbers, freshman starter, 22 of 35, 299 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks, 153.5 EEF. Listen, man, this kid went out there and flat out balled. He flat out balled, put the team on his back, and you love to see the leadership as the quarterback taking responsibility for the loss. The quarterback gets the credit when you lose. The quarterback is going to take take on the law, the responsibility for a loss. And he did that. And he did not have to. He did not have to, but it's a good thing he did. And it shows that you have a true leader and a superstar at that quarterback spot, which is the most important position. Now you just got to build up that offensive line. I love Miller. Listen, you build up that offensive line because you got to find a way to get some balance and get a run game. Colorado can't move nobody on the line. He took 6-7 sacks this game and was still out there slinging the ball. Coach Prime has to get a better staff in there. You got to get a better coaching staff. You got to get better on the line. This is the third year in a row where the lines are trash. I'm sorry. You get pushed around in the run game. You're getting pushed around in the run game on both sides of the ball and pass pro. So you got Coach Prime letting it be known there will be some wholesale changes when it comes to this Colorado Buffs roster and coaching staff. Get down in the comments. Let me know what you think about this. This is Keep the Vision. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share the channel.